The Crown Prince returns victorious to the capital, gravely wounded and unconscious. Isn't the Vance family's eldest daughter about to become a widow to a living husband?
If it weren't for what happened 3 years ago, when her brother took a poisoned arrow for the king and became an invalid, the king would never have granted this golden opportunity to the declining Vance family.
A blessing marriage. But I'm not the one who should be marrying him. I'm not the Vance family's eldest daughter.
Enough. Clara, how dare you refuse to marry?
Father, the former General Luna Vance is the true eldest daughter. If His Highness discovers Clara is taking her place, it will be the crime of deceiving the king.
Then starting tomorrow, Arthur won't get a single drop of his life-saving medicine.
Dad, for the sake of the entire Vance family, my brother fought on the battlefield for decades. This marriage was also earned by him, taking a poisoned arrow for the king. That's how it was obtained.
The king has long regretted it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have waited until the crown prince fell gravely ill to think of a blessing marriage. Besides, your brother was crippled protecting the king, and he brought it on himself. What does that have to do with the Vance family?
Silence. How dare you speak such nonsense? Clara, instead of weeping here, you'd better think carefully. Will you obediently take her place in the marriage, or will you stay in this courtyard and wait for death?
Fine. I'll marry him.
Clara, don't go.
But I have one condition. Arthur must be moved back to his original, good quarters. And receive the best medicine. Arthur, wait for me to come for you. One day, I will make those who hurt us pay 1,000-fold.
The auspicious hour is here. Your Highness, please enter the bridal chamber.
This medicine smell, it's even stronger than in Arthur's room. How is it? Exactly like when Arthur was poisoned. These are the marks of the abyssal toxin. Your Highness, you've been poisoned with the exact same toxin. Oh no. Did I just crush him? Help. Somebody, help. Please, Your Highness, calm down. I didn't see a thing.
Who are you? A wedding dress. I see now. A blessing marriage. To think the king would come up with such a terrible idea.
What happened? The Crown Prince is awake. The blessing marriage actually worked. Long live the Crown Prince. All hail the Crown Princess.
You, wait.
Your Highness really are something.
No, wait. Get the doctor.
Dr. Simon, at your service, Your Highness. I'm the Crown Prince's personal physician. I'll take His Highness's pulse right away. Your Highness, the Crown Prince's pulse is erratic, but the stagnant blood has been cleared. There seems to be improvement. A definite trend of improvement.
If the royal physicians could have cured him, my brother Arthur wouldn't have had to die. Dr. Simon, do you know of a way to cure the abyssal toxin?
Your Highness, Her Majesty has heard that His Highness has awakened. She is overjoyed. She requests your presence at the palace for an audience.
Thank you for the message, Madam Greta. I'll go see Her Majesty at once.
First, please come with me to change your clothes.
All right.
Simon. Explain this to me. The medicine should have lasted 7 days. Why was I awake after only 3?
Oh, damn, Your Highness, do you believe in miracles? Maybe it's your bride and the blessing marriage she brought. It just happened to flush out the poison too.
I don't buy that. But I believe that a year from today will be the anniversary of your death. Do you believe me? Where's the medicine I asked for?
Your Highness, I know you have a unique constitution. You can neutralize hundreds of poisons. But your body's now severely weakened. Your Highness, taking poison again could be.
Those old fools at the Royal Infirmary aren't easy to fool. Ever since my maternal grandfather's house, the House of Sterling, was falsely accused of treason, Mother and I have been struggling in the depths of the palace. If now my condition suddenly improved, my dear father would surely grow suspicious. Kill that woman. Fate? I don't buy it. And I sure don't need any blessing marriage.
Your Highness, she's Arthur's little sister. 3 years ago, he saved the king's life. That's why this marriage was arranged.
So it's her. What about the traitor who served me the abyssal toxin tea?
Locked up in the secret dungeon.
Send for Seth. He's coming with me to the dungeon.
Yes.
Your Majesty, Prince Lucas is here. Leave us. Yes.
I greet you, Father.
Lucas. There have been whispers lately, inside the court and out. They say the poison that struck the Crown Prince was your doing.
Poison the Crown Prince? How can I possibly harbor such treasonous thoughts? I beg you to see the truth, Father.
If it wasn't you, then you've got nothing to worry about. It's true your brother's health has been poor these past few years, but as long as he lives, you will show him the respect he deserves. Do I make myself clear?
I will remember your words, Father.
You may leave.
The Crown Prince, how could he have woken up? The abyssal toxin has no cure. That barbarian from Danya swore.
Prince Lucas. Don't worry. Medicine and poison are two sides of the same coin. This toxin was created 30 years ago. It was refined from the last batch of the Mystic Healer's heart blood. The only thing that can counteract this poison is the blood of a Mystic Valley descendant. But now, their entire line has been wiped out.
A Mystic Valley descendant? Could it be that Ethan still has ties to the Mystic Valley?
But long before the House of Sterling was raided, the Mystic Valley had already been destroyed.
Talk. Why did you turn against the Crown Prince, the one who ordered you to serve the abyssal toxin? Was it Prince Lucas?
I won't talk. Go ahead, kill me if you dare.
Are you going to talk or not?
Your cover was blown a long time ago, Victor. I've given you 3 chances. Now you're down to your last one.
Ethan. There are plenty of people in the capital who want you dead.
Go ahead and guess, one by one. Why should I guess? You fools will come crawling out on your own. You think I care about fools like you?
Your Highness, it's almost dawn at the Crown Prince's palace.
Right. That bride from the blessing marriage should be meeting with the Queen by now. Let's head back.
Oh, right. The news of your awakening has spread throughout the palace. Prince Lucas has also been summoned by the king for questioning. You think it was him who poisoned you?
It was him. But he'll never admit it.
I greet your Majesty.
Rise, Your Highness. Spreading through the palace today, the most joyous news is undoubtedly the Crown Prince's awakening. I wonder if your highness's arrival was simply a coincidence, timed perfectly with the crown prince's awakening, or if there was something else at play?
It is, of course, because his highness is blessed by heaven.
How clever and sharp-tongued, quite different from the person at the palace banquet 3 years ago.
Back then, even as the eldest daughter of the Vance family,
You were always trailing behind the princes, acting all servile, and fawning over them.
Your Majesty must be confusing me with someone else. At the palace banquet 3 years ago, the one by Arthur's side, was my younger sister, Luna. Perhaps, seeing so many nobles in the palace, she was just overly excited, and forgot her place.
Enough. That's all just childish behavior from the past. Why bring them up? That your highness was able to awaken the crown prince, whether by coincidence or not, means your destiny is highly beneficial to the crown prince. How dare anyone question it? Your highness, these are just a small welcoming gift from me. Please accept them. Greta.
Yes.
Here we have $5 million, 20 rolls of fine silk, and a bushel of rare pearls.
No matter what you were like before, from the moment you stepped into the crown prince's palace, you are Valoria's legitimate crown princess.
Thank you, Mother. I will take good care of his highness.
Good girl. You may return now.
$5 million. Even if the crown prince is gone one day, Arthur and I won't have to worry about putting food on the table or clothes on our backs.
You may all leave as well.
Yes. Your Highness. Your Highness.
Mother.
There isn't.
Mother. There isn't. Treason.
20 years ago, the House of Stirling was found guilty of treason, colluding with the enemy. The Queen's seal was confiscated. All these years, I'm afraid the Crown Prince has had as difficult a time as I have. Your Highness, wake up. You were having a nightmare.
It's you. Who gave you permission to get close to me?
Your Highness. I just wanted to wake you up. I didn't mean to offend you.
Miss Vance, you seem awfully concerned about my well-being. You know, the moment I returned to the capital, the royal physician examined me and said, I have less than 6 months to live. Right here. Out on the battlefield. I was run through with a sword.
Your Highness. Your Highness.
I'm a dead man walking. Mother can't even protect herself. Maybe I should just beg the king to call off the wedding. You should find a healthy man to marry. At least you can have a stable life.
Your Highness. Don't talk like that. As long as you live, I'll take care of you. If you pass away, I'll be sure to make plenty of offerings for you, and remember you on holidays.
To think there are still such fools in this world. How amusing indeed.
Your Highness. My mind's made up. I'm staying with you. Your Highness, don't worry. You're just like my brother, Arthur. You're both good men who have served the kingdom well. You're sure to get better. Good people, they're bound to live long lives.
Good people live long lives.
Royal physician.
I've never been one of the good ones.
Your Highness, can you please take better care of yourself?
But I have you here, Dr. Simon. Besides, it's not like I'm not going to die.
The medical texts say that blood coral can cure all ailments. Then there's hope for Arthur and your highness, right? Dr. Simon, does the royal infirmary have this miracle herb, blood coral?
Your highness, blood coral is extremely rare, even within the palace. Only the queen mother has one in her collection, however.
That's perfect. I'll go ask the queen mother for it right now.
Your highness, wait, your highness, what should we do? The queen mother has never been fond of you. She's sure to make things difficult for the crown princess.
It's fine, let her go. Once she gets the door slammed in her face, she'll come back on her own. Have Seth keep an eye on her.
Yes.
I, Clara Vance, humbly request an audience with your majesty. I beg your majesty to grant the blood coral, to save the crown prince's life. The crown prince is loyal to the king and loving to the people, and has served the kingdom with great merit. His devotion to your majesty is plain for all to see. I beg your majesty to grant the medicine.
So you're Clara. You know the crown prince is unwell. Why aren't you by his side, caring for him? What business do you have in the queen mother's palace?
It's my second day as a bride. I should pay my respects to my elders. The crown prince has always been a most devoted grandson to you. I'm sure that you, grandmother, are also deeply concerned for the crown prince. I beg you, grandmother, please grant him medicine.
Bring the tea. Since your highness values etiquette, we should follow the rules. Present the tea to the queen mother.
It's scalding hot, straight from the fire.
Hold it steady, your highness. Your every word and action reflects on the crown prince. Be sure not to bring shame upon the crown prince.
How dare you? Very well. You show me no respect at all. Slap her face. Outrageous.
Greta, you know that. I now represent the honor of His Highness. If I'm struck here today, and word gets out, people will think, you, grandmother, disapprove of His Highness. You're kind and compassionate, grandmother. Surely you wouldn't disregard His Highness.
You will kneel right here.
Your Highness, the Crown Princess is still kneeling, outside the Queen Mother's palace. The Queen Mother is absolutely furious. She said she's giving the blood coral to Prince Lucas to restore his health. She won't give it to the Crown Princess.
For me, she'd go to such lengths. Go and inform Lord Gideon of this. He was my tutor once, and holds great influence at court. He won't just stand by.
Yes, Your Highness.
Your Highness, let me be frank with you. Prince Lucas has worked hard on the relief efforts. The Queen Mother has already decreed that the blood coral be given to Prince Lucas to restore his health.
So the Queen Mother truly doesn't care if the Crown Prince lives or dies. For Arthur and Your Highness, I won't give up.
Your Highness, don't be ungrateful. Even if you kneel here for the rest of your life. As for this blood coral, you won't get a single piece.
So this is my new sister-in-law. What a figure indeed. Even on her knees, she's captivating. What's the matter, Your Highness? Looking so disheveled.
Greetings, Your Highness. The Crown Princess, on behalf of the Crown Prince, asked for the blood coral and offended the Queen Mother.
Did I ask you? Get out of here now.
Yes.
Clara, this blood coral is extremely precious. Grandmother just decreed to award it to me. You should be begging me.
Prince Lucas, please show some respect.
Clara, don't forget, my dear brother coughs up blood daily. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. Without the right medicine, I'm afraid.
How dare you? How can you curse His Highness like that?
She's got some fire in her, Your Highness.
You're currently ill from poisoning. If you go out to defend the Crown Princess, it will surely arouse the suspicion of the Queen Mother and Prince Lucas.
This isn't about defending her. I'm just here to watch the Queen Mother's show.
Feisty. I like it. All you want is the blood coral to save that dying man, right? Let go of me. I have plenty right here. Come with me now.
Let go.
Stop pretending.
Let go.
Hold it right there. Clara is here seeking medicine for the Crown Prince, a true display of filial piety. How dare you humiliate her like this?
I recall that the blood coral was a tribute. It can cure all sorts of ailments.
That's correct, Your Honor. His Highness's life depends on this medicine. Are you saying Prince Lucas's condition is also so critical that he needs the blood coral to survive?
We acknowledge Prince Lucas has been working hard, but there are plenty of other tonics available. Why must you compete with His Highness for the very same blood coral? Why make things so difficult for Clara?
There seems to be a misunderstanding. I merely noticed that Her Highness looked tired from kneeling and offered a helping hand, that's all. I'll go and beg Grandmother right now to grant the medicine to Ethan.
Your Majesty, we humbly beg you to grant us the blood coral.
To save His Highness the Crown Prince.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, something terrible has happened. Lord Gideon and 2 other officials are blocking our palace gate, demanding medicine for the Crown Prince.
What did you say? How could she possibly have rallied court officials to her side?
Your Highness, the blood coral will be delivered to you very soon, Your Highness. The Crown Princess is truly devoted to you.
Naturally. My Crown Princess has no need to hold back. That old witch's medicine. Not that I care for it. But in a moment, if she begs me to take it, I might humor her and take a few sips.
Your Highness, first, you knelt at the palace to coerce me. Now you rally a crowd to denounce me. What respect do you have for royal decorum?
Your Majesty, I dare not coerce you. The Crown Prince is the pillar of our nation, who has shed his blood defending our borders. If such a virtuous man is denied the medicine that could save him, how will the people view this? How will history record it?
Your Majesty, please consider. Valoria rules with benevolence and filial piety. If today we stand by and watch a life we could save perish, how will the people view the dignity of our Valerian royal family?
Grandmother.
This. The Crown Prince is already critically ill, throwing the entire court and country into chaos. For the past 3 years, it's all been Lucas, acting as the regent and managing disaster relief in his place. A rare treasure like the blood coral should go to someone like Lucas, a prince who can actually shoulder the kingdom's future.
The Crown Prince fought on the front lines for this kingdom. Prince Lucas oversaw relief efforts in his absence. That was just his job. Now Your Highness is fighting for his life. Yet you plan to withhold the life-saving medicine and give it to someone in perfect health? That is what truly chills the hearts of everyone in the kingdom.
The blood coral belongs to me. I'm not giving it. Are you going to try and take it by force?
I wouldn't dare.
I wouldn't dare, but the Crown Prince is the heir to the throne. How can you treat this so lightly? I've served 2 generations of kings. I am willing to kneel here and never rise again. I only beg you to grant the life-saving medicine to the Crown Prince. We are willing to kneel here indefinitely. We only ask that the Queen Mother bestow the blood coral.
In your eyes, do I, the Queen Mother, still hold any authority?
The time is right. Go stir things up. Force the Queen Mother's hand.
Understood. Your Highness, it's bad news. The Crown Prince has collapsed, vomiting blood. The physician says without the medicine soon, he may not last the night. Your Highness.
Your Majesty. Given the situation, are you still unwilling to grant the medicine?
I beg Your Majesty to grant the medicine. Grandmother, maybe just give it to her. I have another plan in mind. I won't let you down.
Guards, go to the treasury. Fetch the blood coral for me.
As for the other half of the blood coral, I've already entrusted Seth to take back to the Crown Prince's palace to brew. His Highness should be recovering by now. This half of the blood coral, I need to get it to my brother Arthur as soon as possible.
Clara.
Where is Arthur?
Arthur has moved back to his own room.
Excellent.
I was wondering where you were. Why you hadn't come back to your bedchamber. Turns out you were rushing off to save Arthur. So all this time, you were desperately begging for that medicine, from start to finish. Just for him?
Your Highness. You had me followed. Your Highness. I didn't just abandon you. I left you with half of the blood coral.
I know. You're afraid that if I die, the marriage will be annulled. And you and Arthur will have a hard time.
Your Highness. You must have misunderstood.
But you, Your Highness, still rushed home to save Arthur first, didn't you? You knew I was coughing up blood, critically ill. Yet you turned around and went to your brother. If you care for him so much, why bother coming to tend to a dying crown prince?
Your Highness, you're not jealous, are you?
Jealous? Do you know, Your Highness, the royal family has an unwritten rule? If the crown prince dies and can't bear to be parted from his wife, she can be buried alive with him, husband and wife together, in the royal tombs.
It's terrible. Arthur, he's failing. Arthur. Arthur.
Clara. You're finally back.
I got the medicine. It's the blood coral that cures all diseases. Quickly, go prepare the medicine, hurry.
No use, Clara. I'm afraid I can't hold on much longer. Your Highness, I am ashamed. From now on, Clara will be in your care.
Arthur, you'll be fine. You promised me, we'll have a good life together.
You look terrible. Here, wipe your face.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I know you're worried right now, but I was poisoned, far worse than him, and I didn't die. Your brother won't die either. Don't cry.
Thank you, Your Highness. Could you watch over Arthur for me? I'll go check if the medicine is ready.
Go ahead.
Stop right there. Who told you to bring medicine to Arthur?
Miss Luna, Arthur is critically ill. Her Highness brought some blood coral and ordered me to brew it, claiming it can cure any ailment.
Cure any ailment? Robert, how could we let that useless Arthur waste such a miraculous medicine?
Ruby, what are you standing around for? Hurry up and give the medicine to Evelyn.
That good-for-nothing Arthur has wasted so much of the Vance family's silver. He should have been dead long ago. Mother, let's drink it. That'll teach Clara a lesson.
The blood coral is Arthur's life-saving medicine. How dare you steal it?
Clara.
Look at your pathetic, low-class nature. It's just a bowl of medicine.
Clara, what's yours belongs to the Vance family. If your mother wants it, you must hand it over.
My mother is in her grave. Aren't you afraid of karma for doing this?
Karma? If it weren't for your useless brother, would your father have been implicated and stuck without a promotion all this time?
Clara, do you think marrying the crown prince will make you soar to the top? The Crown Prince is already terminally ill. Once he's gone, let's see how long you can keep up this arrogance.
Are you that desperate to see me dead?
Your Highness, long live the Crown Prince. What are you all standing around for? Kneel.
Long live the Crown Prince.
Long live? You're all wishing for my death. How am I supposed to live long?
A cripple, poisoned by the abyssal toxin. How long can he possibly last?
You idiot. How dare you spout such nonsense in front of His Highness? Fool, do you want to get us all killed? Your Highness, she's young and doesn't know any better. I beg you, please overlook her insolence. Spare the Vance family.
Nevertheless, I am, after all, still the Crown Prince. I'm not dead yet. If it weren't for my Crown Princess, I'd have your entire family executed today. Do they often bully you? You are my Crown Princess. They've just spoken ill of the Crown Prince. So tell me, what should we do?
Naturally, I must defend your honor.
See, that's how it's done. Beat them until they understand who the true master of the Vance family is. Your turn. Do it.
This one is payback for Arthur. And this one is for my mother. For the dowry you withheld and stole from her.
Clara, have you lost your mind? I am your father. This is treasonous.
Before, when your wife bullied me, and you stood by and watched, did you ever think about our father-daughter bond?
Even if the Vance family did nothing wrong, even if they're completely innocent, if they rub you the wrong way, you can handle them however you want.
Your Highness, are you saying, I can use the authority of the Crown Prince's palace, and my status as the Crown Princess to pressure others?
No. You get to do whatever you want. All of you, kneel here. When Her Highness is satisfied, is when you may get up.
Please have mercy, Your Highness.
We're almost out. What do we do?
Don't panic. Haven't I got half of one left? Just have Seth bring it.
Yes, Your Highness.
Without my permission, if any of you dare get up, I'll have your heads rolling.
Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you, Your Highness.
Your Highness, I remember clearly. That blood coral is ineffective against the abyssal toxin. At best, it can only ease the pain.
I know.
But if Her Highness loses all hope, it would break her heart.
Seth, I told you, I'd keep her brother safe. Do you think I'm a man who breaks his word?
Arthur, your medicine is here.
The only cure for the abyssal toxin is me.
Your Highness, what's wrong?
Must be the anger from earlier. It's left me a bit lightheaded.
Your Highness, are you alright?
I'm much better now. I'm fine. Have your brother drink the medicine.
Thank goodness. Arthur is finally safe.
Clara, did they bully you today?
No, with your highness protecting me, no one would dare.
General Vance. You saved His Majesty's life. You could have taken her from the Vance family home back then, so why just stand by? And watch her have to fight and scheme among all those wolves? To watch her fight off those wolves and tigers, all by herself.
Even without the Vance family, there'd be other snakes. I had to push her to grow stronger. She's a girl with a loyal heart. I only ask that your highness treats her well.
Arthur, how much longer do you think you'll live?
I'll hold on until the day Clara is free from the Vance family.
Then guess how long I have left.
If your highness is willing, she'll have a life free from suffering. I just want a promise from your highness.
On the way back to the capital, someone close to me betrayed me and served me tea laced with the abyssal toxin. From what I know, this forbidden drug is only produced by the royal family of Danya.
So, you're saying, your highness, that the person who poisoned you was the Crown Prince of Danya?
Killing two birds with one stone. You give that savage too much credit.
So you know who did it?
General Vance, you're a smart man. Some things are better left unsaid. Let's end our discussion here.
Since Arthur was disgraced, the king has paid no mind to the Vance family. Now we've offended the Crown Prince. When will I ever get a promotion?
Robert, what should we do now?
What's done is done. The only one who can save the Vance family is Prince Lucas.
Robert, do you think Prince Lucas would even give us the time of day?
Right. Let's find some dirt on the Crown Princess. Once we have dirt on the Crown Princess, we'll pledge our loyalty to Prince Lucas. Ruby, come here. Listen up. Go keep an eye on them. Now go.
Yes.
Clara, I don't know how much longer I have left. Now that the Crown Prince treats you so well, I can rest easy. There's something I need to tell you. I suspect that mother didn't die from complications during childbirth. Over the years, I've learned that mother caught father fooling around at the Crimson Moon Pavilion, which caused her severe hemorrhage and premature birth. And that Crimson Moon Pavilion is secretly run by Evelyn, a pleasure house.
You think mother's death was plotted by Evelyn and father?
Your Highness, this little maid was sneaking around and eavesdropping under the window.
Please spare me, your highnesses. I was just passing by.
If you won't tell the truth, Seth, chop her up and feed her to the dogs.
Yes.
I'll talk. It was Robert. He told me to dig up dirt on your highness, so I could get in good with Prince Lucas. My family is poor. Robert gave me money. I was blinded by greed. Please, your highness, have mercy. I swear I'll never do it again.
Wait, aren't you Luna's maid? So why are you suddenly looking after Arthur?
Luna told me to come by often and check on Arthur, so he's not just stuck in his room with no one the wiser.
I get it. So you must know all about their dirty little secrets, then. I'm giving you one chance. Get me the deed to the Crimson Moon Pavilion. Fail, and no one can save you.
Thank you, your highness, and thank you for your mercy, your highness. I'll go get it right away. I'll fetch Mrs. Vance's deed for you.
Go on. Keep a close eye on her.
Yes.
What a clever move, retreating to advance. You've only just entered the Crown Prince's palace, and you've already grown so much, Clara.
It's all thanks to His Highness's support.
My Crown Princess is naturally a cut above the rest.
Are you okay, Arthur?
My apologies, Your Highness.
Would you like a pear, Arthur? I'll peel it for you. Let me get you a cup of hot tea.
I suddenly feel a sharp pain.
Did you catch a cold, Your Highness?
Ouch. My stomach hurts.
Maybe we should get Dr. Simon to check you out.
You're even competing over this. Oh no, my angina. Oh, the pain. My angina.
I have a headache.
I'm feeling so dizzy. That's enough, both of you. Let's talk about something serious. Your Highness, to overturn my mother's case, the property deed alone isn't enough. We should go back and prepare our witness. Arthur, get well soon. Once my mother's matter is settled, I'll come get you so you can move out.
Okay.
Then you must take good care of yourself, Arthur.
Don't worry about me. Take care, Your Highness.
This humiliation. I'll make you pay for it, twice over.
I'm curious. How exactly do you plan to do that, Lord Vance?
Oh, Your Highness, I was out of my mind earlier. I was talking complete nonsense. Your Highness, please spare me.
Oh, you're not confused at all. How could you be so blind, and let my mother die such a tragic death?
Lord Vance, Arthur is your own son, after all. Just because after he was poisoned, he never regained the king's favor. You cast him aside like trash. Are you even a father?
I truly know I was wrong.
And you? If I hear even half a word, slandering General Vance again, I won't hesitate to have your face scarred. So you can also experience the shame of being unable to show your face.
Yes, I will heed your Highness's warning.
From now on, I, Clara Vance, will have nothing more to do with the Vance family. While Arthur is recovering, you must serve him with the utmost care. If anything happens to him, there's no need for your Highness to lift a finger. I'll take your lives myself.
No, that won't happen. I'll serve him with all my heart.
In that case, I beg your Highness to show mercy. Let them get up.
My crown princess is kind-hearted, and won't hold it against them. Now get out of here.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I pay my respects to Your Highness.
Your Highness, the deed to the Crimson Moon Pavilion has been brought. These two people are the midwife and the doctor who delivered the baby back then. Now we have both witnesses and physical evidence.
Did you know my mother? What exactly happened back then? How exactly did my mother die?
Your Highness, I used to work at the Crimson Moon Pavilion, dealing with the unsavory matters of the courtesans. Back when your mother was pregnant and came to the Crimson Moon Pavilion, I happened to be there at the time.
Speak, what exactly happened?
Mrs. Vance pushed your mother down the stairs and she wouldn't stop bleeding. All she asked was to save the baby's life. We didn't go to a clinic, but found a nearby hut instead. We did everything we could, and finally delivered the baby.
Mother. So it really was Evelyn who did it.
And that Robert Vance threatened me using my family.
Your mother was still clinging to life.
If she had received proper treatment, there might have been a chance, but Robert Vance
made me tamper with the blood-clotting medicine. I deserve to die for my crimes. I beg for your mercy, Your Highness, spare my life.
Take them all away, and keep them under strict guard.
Yes.
I was wrong.
Your Highness, spare my life.
Your Highness. Robert Vance is a cruel husband and an unloving father. Evelyn Vance killed my biological mother. For all the old and new grudges, I will make them pay with interest. I don't want to. And I cannot let them go. I'll make them pay me back every cent, with interest on top. I don't want to. But I can't just let them go.
Then we won't let a single one slip away.
Your Highness, thank you for everything you did for me today at the Vance residence. What you have done for me. I will cherish it forever.
Is that so? Your Highness, so that's what you think? I was beginning to wonder if the way I acted today scared you off. Well, what do you think? Am I a ruthless, cold-blooded madman?
Of course not. Your Highness, what do you take me for? Some ungrateful wretch who can't tell right from wrong. Your Highness.
All of a sudden, my head is killing me, and my heart aches. All right. I'm all out of strength. I'll need you to support me.
Your Highness, this condition of yours, how come it hits you so fast, and goes away just as quick? That's so strange. Your Highness, let's get you back to your room. I, Clara Vance, hereby accuse Robert Vance and my stepmother, Evelyn Vance, for their own selfish gain, at their establishment, the Crimson Moon Pavilion, of murdering my biological mother, Lily. They nearly succeeded in killing both mother and child. They forced my mother into premature birth, and Robert refused to help. He even forced the doctor to let my mother bleed to death. I implore your honor to uphold the law.
Robert Vance, do you plead guilty?
Your Highness, Your Honor. This is a family matter. This is between me and my daughter. There must be some misunderstanding. We can resolve it ourselves. No need to trouble you, Your Honor.
Her Highness, not taking you to court is already an act of mercy. How dare you?
Clara, you ungrateful girl. What have I ever done to you? Your Highness. Clara's mouth spouts all kinds of nonsense. Don't you believe a word she says? She's slandering us.
Evelyn. I'm the one asking the questions here. I didn't ask you to bother His Highness. Kneel.
I am not slandering anyone. This is the physical evidence. It was at the Crimson Moon Pavilion, where she caught Robert and Evelyn in adultery. That shock sent her into early labor. This is the property deed to the Crimson Moon Pavilion, and the owner listed is Evelyn.
How did you get your hands on my deed?
Bring in the midwife and the doctor from that day, as well.
Your Honor, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I never should have taken Evelyn's $10,000 to do such a horrible thing.
That's the man. I'd never forget his face. That's him. I won't mistake him for anyone else.
Clara, haven't you caused enough trouble? Are you trying to destroy the Vance family, once and for all?
My mother was married to you for over a decade. What hardship didn't she endure? And what about you? You pinned all the blame on me, a helpless newborn, saying I was cursed to kill my mother. You let my stepmother mistreat me and Arthur. All I'm asking for is justice. Justice for my mom.
We have both witnesses and physical evidence. Robert Vance, Her Highness the Crown Princess has accused you. Do you admit to these charges?
I loved my late wife dearly. I deny it all.
No matter what. Who ever heard of a daughter suing her own father? An unfilial descendant like her is the one who should be punished.
Lily was my biological mother. Seeking justice for my mother is not unfilial. My mother was attacked, forced into premature labor, and died from a severe hemorrhage. If I pretended to be a devoted daughter, putting on a show of father-daughter love, turning a blind eye to right and wrong, that would be the real unfilial act.
I've only made the same mistake that every man in the world makes. What's so wrong with that?
Not only are my eyes bad, but my heart isn't in great shape either. I'm not feeling well at all.
Your Highness, but they are now refusing to admit their guilt.
I've just gotten married, and I won't tolerate any delay in this verdict.
As long as this case remains unsolved, I won't know a moment's peace.
I took the Crown Princess as my wife, as a blessing marriage. If she's left with regrets, I fear it'll bring nothing but bad luck.
The evidence is irrefutable. Don't you dare try to argue. Take the doctor and the midwife, and throw them in the dungeon. Give them 20 lashes. 40 lashes. 40 lashes. Take Robert Vance and Evelyn Vance, and throw them in the dungeon.
We're being wronged, Your Honor.
Very well. A small punishment is a great warning. As for Robert Vance and the others, you brought this upon yourselves. Once they're thrown in the dungeon, under harsh interrogation, they'll sing like canaries. Your Honor. Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Dad! Mum!
Father, Luna.
They're dragging you to the dungeon. What am I supposed to do now, Mum?
This place is now the General's manor. Guards. Drag Luna out of my sight.
Yes.
No!
You have no right to do this.
Mum!
Get moving. Now, move.
Your Highness, you must be exhausted from the trial.
Let's go home.
Your Highness, Your Highness. What went down today has already reached His Majesty. His Majesty wants you at the palace to see His Majesty.
I'll go right away. I used the Crown Prince's clout to sue my own father. It goes completely against filial piety. His Majesty must be furious with me. Will it drag Your Highness into this? I've come to see you, Father.
Clara Vance. You've got some nerve. Do you realize everything you say and do reflects on the Crown Prince?
It's precisely because Your Majesty sees the bigger picture, and cares for the Crown Prince's palace's reputation, that you choose to let it go. Therefore, as for going to the authorities today, I have absolutely no regrets.
Your Highness, it's been 2 hours. If you're so worried, why don't we just head to the palace and rescue Her Highness?
What makes you think I'm worried?
But you've already glanced at the entrance a bunch of times. Isn't that 'cause you're worried about Her Highness?
She needs to learn to stand on her own. If she can't even face Father, how can she be my Crown Princess? This tea. Why does it taste so terrible?
Please bear with it, Your Highness. My tea-making skills are nothing compared to Her Highness's. Where are you off to, Your Highness? You just got back.
To fetch her back. To make tea.
I'll take the punishment.
You.
Father. Clara. She's fair and just. And deeply loyal. Why are you making her kneel?
She has disgraced the royal family. Crown Prince, you. Still taking her side? Is your health alright, Crown Prince?
Father. I'm fine. It's just that lately, whenever she's not by my side, I keep having nightmares. I dream someone's trying to hurt Lucas. I'm afraid Lucas might.
Is that so? Fine. You may leave for now. As for Lucas, I will be more vigilant. Given the merit of the Crown Princess's blessing marriage, I won't pursue it further.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you for being here today, Your Highness.
So from now on, Clara, shouldn't you be nicer to me?
You are my husband, Your Highness. Of course I'll be good to you.
Really? Even better than you treat Arthur? Am I getting better treatment than Arthur?
Your Highness, about the boots for the spring hunt, I've already finished them. From now on, every boot you wear will be made by me.
In my condition, how can I go hunting? You'll have to enjoy it for the both of us.
Your tea's gone cold. Let me make you a fresh cup.
During the spring hunt, it's about time for the Crown Prince of Danya to visit. My trap is ready to be sprung. It seems, starting tonight, I can stop taking the poison.
Your Majesty, my spies saw it themselves. General Vance's illness has vanished. He moves about freely, just like a normal person.
The Crown Prince just visited the General's manor, and Arthur's health suddenly took a turn for the better.
That's correct.
Your Majesty, your tonic soup is here.
Allow me. Father, I've asked the Imperial physicians. Although blood coral is miraculous, the abyssal toxin has no cure. Almost. It's the bloodline of the Mystic Valley. But 30 years ago, the Mystic Valley was already destroyed.
Lucas, I've told you, unless you have solid proof. The Crown Prince is the heir, and he cannot be tarnished. The annual spring hunt is upon us. Do you want the whole world to see me become a laughingstock?
I wouldn't dare.
Enough. You are dismissed. If you dare harbor such treasonous thoughts again, report to the Internal Affairs Bureau for 20 lashes. The Mystic Valley clan is naturally immune to all poisons. Back then, the only one was Lady Wendy, Edward's mother. She was a member of the Mystic Valley. Could it be the Crown Prince really is Edward's bastard?
While the other princes are out there hunting like their lives depend on it, I'm just here enjoying the breeze and the clear sky.
Ethan, you're this sick, and you still came to the spring hunt? You'd better be careful. If something happens to you out there, that'd be a real shame.
His Highness is fulfilling his duty as the Crown Prince. He won't disgrace the spring hunt.
The spring hunt is packed and chaotic. An arrow could easily go astray. Who could have known?
Lucas, you think I'm that easy to kill? I've had everything prepared. Just waiting for you to walk into the trap.
This prince is going to show off his skills today, and come back with a full haul.
Your Highness, just ignore him. He's taking advantage of your condition, picking on the weak. What's he so proud of? Your Highness. After the hunt, they'll tally up the game. What are we supposed to do then?
I'm here. I won't let your Highness lift a finger. I'll go hunt for you right now.
I'll go too.
I'll go with you.
Are you sure you're up for it?
It's fine. I've been lying in bed for far too long. It'll be good to stretch my legs.
All right then.
Your brother's a general. He never taught you archery?
No. But I'd like to try first.
After all, I've spent years on the battlefield. You don't know how to shoot a bow. I'll teach you. Your waist is so soft. I bet your lips are even softer.
My heart. Why is it beating so fast?
What are you aiming for?
How about that bird's nest over there? Isn't that too difficult?
No. Hold it firmly, but not too tightly. Focus your mind on the target.
I got it. I hit it. Your Highness. What was that?
What else could it be? Someone wants me dead.
Your Highness, go. Now, I'll cover you. So you still have your skills. You've been pretending all along.
I just forced my inner energy.
Look out.
Clara, how dare you hurt her?
Your Highness, it hurts. It hurts so much.
Damn it, the arrow is poisoned. Clara, why would you do that? I never asked you to do this. It's okay. I'm getting you out of here.
Your Highness. I'm here. In the bedchamber.
Thank goodness you're awake, Your Highness. You've been asleep for a full day and night. Luckily, the wound is no longer a concern.
I pay my respects, Your Majesty.
Don't move. You're hurt this bad. There's no need for formalities. Thank goodness. The poisoned arrow only grazed you. Otherwise, I wouldn't know how to explain this to Arthur. His Majesty is on the case. He'll track down the mastermind behind the assassination attempt and make them pay.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your Highness, it's time to change Her Highness's dressing.
I can do it myself.
Your shoulder's injured. You can't reach it. I'll help you.
Dr. Simon, come with me to the outer hall to prepare the medicine.
Your Highness.
What's on your mind?
Your Highness. About that kiss yesterday. Was it just to counteract the poison?
What if I told you that I've been planning it all along?
Your Highness. So have I. I've been planning it all along too. Your Highness. You still haven't given me an answer. You kissed me yesterday. Was it really just to counteract the poison?
A precious opportunity like that. And all your Highness asks about is the poison? Wouldn't you rather ask about something else? Like what I might want to do, right now?
Then, Your Highness. What do you want to do?
Of course. I want to take a good look at you.
And what did you see, Your Highness?
I wasn't mistaken. You're the girl I'm going to marry.
Lucas, how dare you? You used a poisoned arrow to assassinate the Crown Prince. If you'd succeeded this time, who would be next? Would it be me?
Father, I've been wronged. The case is full of holes. The Crown Princess is just a woman, and the Crown Prince is in poor health. How could they have fought off a group of assassins and escaped? If the Crown Prince is truly sick, there's no way he could have killed those assassins.
You still dare to make excuses. In the past, I would have punished you severely. But I just learned that the Crown Princess was indeed hit by a poisoned arrow, yet the poison was already neutralized. With Arthur Vance included, this makes it the second time this has happened.
I implore you to see the truth, Father. The Crown Prince must have killed those assassins, and even detoxified her.
The Crown Prince is the prime suspect, but there's no ironclad evidence yet. However, the envoys from Danya will arrive in the capital tomorrow. The matter of deposing and appointing a Crown Prince must not involve Danya any further.
Father, if the Crown Prince is truly the seed of disaster from the Mystic Valley,
then he is certainly unfit to be the Crown Prince. Your ambitions are too grand. Your tempering insufficient. We'll discuss this another day.
I take my leave.
Clara, I am of the Mystic Valley bloodline. If you knew the truth, would you be afraid of me?
Husband.
Your Highness, it's time to get up.
Husband, you smell amazing.
Aren't you curious? Why my blood can cure poison?
If I ask, will you answer?
Give me one more kiss, and I'll tell you everything.
Wait.
You're so mean to me.
I'm taking you somewhere. There. I'll tell you everything.
Your Highness. Where are you taking me?
Hold on, don't be so impatient. First, let me tell you a story. 30 years ago, the late king and the queen mother were after the healing blood. So they wiped out the entire Mystic Valley clan. But they had no idea that some of the bloodline survived. That was Prince Edward.
I've heard the servants talk about it. Back then, Prince Edward was deeply loved by the people. He married the eldest daughter of the House of Stirling. Everyone was saying he'd inherit the throne. But in the end, Prince Edward was assassinated. And his wife vanished without a trace.
Prince Edward was murdered by the current king. He was jealous and resentful of my biological father. So he murdered him and usurped the throne. He even took my aunt and my biological mother for himself. To cover up his crimes, he teamed up with the Queen Mother's faction and framed my mother's family for treason. The entire family was executed.
So, the Queen is your aunt. Your biological parents were Prince Edward and his wife.
Yes. My biological mother took her own life right after I was born. It was my aunt who bribed the royal physician to claim I was of royal blood. That's how we pulled it off. Otherwise, I would have been strangled by that king the moment I was born.
So this is why you did all this. To get revenge for your parents.
Now that we're married, we're one. I thought I should bring you to meet my parents. They would probably like to see you. This place is the ruins of the Mystic Valley. Darling, pay your respects to our ancestors.
Your Highness must have suffered greatly all these years.
Your Highness, the king has suddenly summoned you to the royal study.
Do you think the king is starting to suspect us?
Don't worry. I'll go and test the waters.
Is the Crown Prince really faking his illness? Ethan, rumors are spreading like wildfire outside the palace. They say Prince Lucas is the prime suspect. What do you think? Wait.
Lucas has a good heart. He'd never do something like that.
Even if all the clues point his way?
I've even heard some rumors that the one trying to poison me was Lucas. But I never believed a single word. Father, Lucas could never be that kind of man. He's so innocent. Like a blank slate.
Go! Fetch Dr. Simon.
Summon Dr. Simon to the palace at once.
Dr. Simon, Your Majesty.
Examine the Crown Prince's pulse.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Dr. Simon, tell me, how long does the Crown Prince have? Speak.
Your Majesty, His Highness's condition has shown no improvement, and during the spring hunt, he forced himself to use his inner energy, and barely pulled through. Now, if we don't find an antidote for this poison, I fear His Highness won't last 2 months.
What?
Father, in my life, I've had your protection, and my brother's respect. I have no regrets being part of this family.
If all of this is a scheme, then the Crown Prince's schemes run so deep, they might be even more frightening than my own. Very well, you may go and rest. Is it true or not? Could it be he really is Edward's son? Edward, oh Edward, I finally managed to get rid of you. And yet your ghost still haunts me, trying to destroy everything I have. Fine, then don't blame me for being ruthless. Whoever you are. Better to kill an innocent than let the guilty go.
These past few days, who has father summoned?
Last night, His Majesty summoned Prince Lucas again.
He must already be suspicious.
It's fine.
Tell our people to get ready. Once the Crown Prince of Danya arrives, we can close the net.
Your Highness, the Danya delegation has arrived. They're already in the palace.
Perfect timing. Time to catch up with Prince Damon. After all, according to the plan, he'll be heading to hell soon. And the Crown Princess?
She remains in the palace. She said she's staying to keep Her Majesty company, making floral pastries.
Is that so? Floral pastries. Interesting.
Hey, envoy, who's that beauty over there?
Your Highness.
She's the Crown Princess.
She's already married.
The Crown Princess? So she's that sickling's woman, huh? Hey, hold on. You see me, the Crown Prince. Why aren't you bowing? Aren't you capital folks supposed to be all proper and polite?
Who are you? How dare you act like this in the palace?
This is the Crown Prince of Danya.
Prince Damon.
Even your own king has to treat our crown prince
with the highest respect.
Otherwise,
you can forget about
doing any business with Danya.
Ah, I see, right under the king's nose. How dare you carry on like this?
What did you say?
Nothing. Greetings, Crown Prince of Danya.
Hey, why are you running? Now that you've met me, the Crown Prince, how about a drink with me?
How dare you?
Stop acting so high and mighty. Everyone knows your husband's dying. Why don't you just give in to me? Your Highness, you mustn't.
You mustn't. She's General Vance's sister.
What's there to fear? No matter how brave and skilled in battle Arthur is, didn't the king strip him of his rank?
Please, don't say any more.
What did you say?
Get away from me. You all say, we people of Danya are up to no good. But you people bought the abyssal toxin from my father, only to use it on your own people. Enough.
Take one more step, I dare you.
I am the Crown Prince. You'd kill me?
Go ahead.
I'm right here. Kill me.
I've never heard such a strange request.
Your Highness, please forgive me.
Forgive him?
This good for nothing. How dare you hit me?
Are you all right? If I were to kill him and take his head in exchange for peace at the border with Danya?
Just you wait. I'm going to tell father right now. Let's go.
Seth, tonight we make our move. I want Damon dead.
I understand.
Were you scared?
No. I was just thinking. My husband is truly the most amazing man in the world.
Dr. Simon, tonight, you're responsible for Her Highness's safety.
Yes.
Seth's coming with me. Proceed as planned.
Yes.
So that rescue mission 3 years ago was all a trap set by the king. Just because my brother's success threatened him. He had to destroy my brother's entire life.
Your Highness, you must be in shock. Let me take you back to the Crown Prince's palace to rest.
I'm not going. His Highness drew his sword for me. I'll clear the path for him. In this fight. I won't let him fight, alone. Let's go. To the Queen's palace. To see Her Majesty.
Do you think Her Majesty will intervene? Ever since the House of Sterling was wiped out, Her Majesty has kept to herself. Even the truth about His Highness's origins was uncovered by His Highness himself. Her Majesty never mentioned it. I'm afraid she's long since given up.
We won't know until we try. Even if Her Majesty doesn't step in. As a descendant of the House of Sterling, I believe Her Majesty would never betray the Crown Prince. Let's go. Once we reach the Queen's palace, you stand guard outside. I'll go in alone. Absolutely do not let anyone in.
Yes.
The Crown Princess is here. Everyone, leave us.
Yes. Mother, I come today, not as the Crown Princess, but as your daughter-in-law. As a descendant of the House of Sterling, I beg you, lend me your strength.
Please rise. Ethan was just here with me. He came to me and told you everything. Now everything is in place. All that's missing now is me, the sole survivor, to step forward and confront them in court.
So that's it, Your Highness and I are thinking the same thing.
I've waited for this day. For far too long. Greta. Bring it out.
Yes. These are the secret letters from that time, about the royal family using living humans for alchemy, and their secret dealings with Danya.
There's just one final step left.
What's missing?
The Queen Mother. She's the mastermind behind the Mystic Valley massacre. If she sees you step forward, she'll definitely stir up trouble and create complications for us. I beg you, Mother, help me remove the Queen Mother and help His Highness claim the throne.
Don't you dare blame me. Blame your own weakness. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Which worthless servant lit this incense? Disgusting. Guards! Put it out. Now. Who's there? The Queen Mother.
All these years, have you slept well? Back then, who sought immortality? Who was it? Who set fire to the Mystic Valley? And who sold living human subjects to other countries, wiped them all out?
You're the ghost from the Mystic Valley.
This is all your fault. My family of 3 was burned alive in that fire. I'm gonna end you. Somebody help.
Somebody help. Stay back. Stay away from me. Somebody help. Get away from me.
I lit this foul hallucinogenic incense so that you could experience for yourself the despair of being burned alive.
Prince Lucas, this abyssal toxin doesn't come at the old price. You'll need to come up with thousands more dollars.
How much do you want?
You? Crown Prince of Valoria? Don't kill me. Anything. I'll give you anything. I shouldn't have disrespected the Crown Princess. I was a fool. Please, I'm begging you. Spare me.
Shoo. Silence.
Your Highness, just as expected, there's trouble at the Queen Mother's palace. Internal defenses are in chaos, which is why we moved in smoothly and took out Prince Damon. How did you foresee all of this?
Because she's my crown princess.
Your Majesty, the Queen Mother has passed away. Her bedchamber is ablaze.
What? Quick! Take me there now.
Your Majesty, please accept my condolences. According to the royal guards, when they got there, it was already an inferno. No matter what they did, the water was useless.
I want answers. Find out what happened. How did this fire start?
The palace was gutted. Everyone in the palace has been cleared. I'm afraid this will be difficult to investigate.
Your Majesty.
Steward Willis. His Majesty isn't feeling well. We should help him back to his bedchamber, to rest.
Yes. Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
Inside the bedchamber, we found a sealed brocade box.
Who sent it?
I don't know.
Useless.
Wait. What is this? That's the Crown Prince of Danya. Take it away. Take it away. It must be Ethan. He knows the truth. He's coming for my head. Quickly, bring me my secret decree. First, I'm going to depose the Crown Prince. Then throw the Crown Prince and his consort into the royal prison together. My throne will never fall into the hands of that bastard.
Your Majesty, I beg you to reconsider. The Crown Prince is incapable of such a thing. Your Majesty, please see reason. This Crown Prince of Danya has always been close with Prince Lucas. His death. Could it be related to Prince Lucas?
No. It must be that Ethan. It must be that Ethan. And you. You stay here. I'm having them brought here. To confront them face to face. Just you wait.
Father, Ethan only has 2 months left to live, and Danya is still waiting for our answer. I urge you, Father, to appoint a new crown prince. Execute Ethan. To reassure the people. Father sent me a secret letter last night. He intends to make me the new crown prince. Today, my succession is guaranteed.
My son, regarding the next candidate for the crown prince. Have you given it any thought?
I wish to put myself forward. I'll give my all for the Valerian dynasty, to bring it prosperity and peace.
Good. Bring me the royal decree.
Wait. Your Majesty, I object, appointing a new crown prince.
Your Highness, state affairs are not some family squabble. How dare you let a mere woman run her mouth here?
How dare you, Prince Lucas? After all, I am the mother of this nation. How dare you stand before the court and spout such nonsense? Guards, slap his face.
Father.
Your Majesty, the murder of the Crown Prince of Danya remains unclear. Deposing the Crown Prince now would only confirm the charges against him. The Crown Prince cannot be deposed.
My queen, think carefully. The House of Sterling has already fallen. One more word, and no one can save you.
Father. Yesterday, the Crown Prince of Danya, drunk and depraved, tried to abduct the Crown Princess. I've had it up to here. That's why I took him down.
I saw it all. I'll testify for you, Your Highness.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, in this matter, Danya was at fault from the beginning. If we don't get to the bottom of this, and execute our own Crown Prince, wouldn't that make the world believe that our great Valoria is some kind of pushover?
Your Majesty, I believe the Crown Princess makes a valid point. Prince Damon's story, and Prince Lucas's statement, who's telling the truth? This still requires a thorough investigation before a decision can be made.
Shaking the nation's foundation is no laughing matter. I concur.
I implore your Majesty to investigate this thoroughly. Clear the Crown Prince's name. Uphold the law of our kingdom.
Whatever happened with Prince Damon? Ethan's already been poisoned. He's not long for this world. A kingdom cannot be without an heir for a single day. It would be better to appoint a new crown prince sooner rather than later.
My son speaks wisely. Ethan, the title of Crown Prince is no longer yours.
Your Majesty says Ethan is unworthy of being Crown Prince. Does that mean Prince Lucas is worthy?
And here I thought you were just a walking corpse. Turns out you need a woman to fight your battles. You coward. Are you fit to be Crown Prince?
Tell me, Prince Lucas. You steal disaster relief funds, collude with Danya, and plot to murder the Crown Prince. What right do you have to covet the throne?
You're slandering me. Where's your proof?
The proof is right here.
Remember, Lucas, the accomplice who helped you poison me, Victor.
I found this secret letter at Victor's place, written in his own hand.
It's even got your personal seal on it. Why don't we head to your study and check the imprint?
Father, they're setting me up.
Enough. Whether it's a setup or not, I'll get to the bottom of it. But today, the Crown Prince must be deposed.
Father, what if? I'm not willing to let this slide. This list contains all the officials who accused the House of Sterling of treason back then. 17 in total. Over the past 20 years, they were either exiled by you or died under mysterious circumstances. Father, care to explain that?
How dare you?
Please, Father, calm down.
Ethan, do you still have any respect for the royal authority? Or for me, your king?
Now, Father, don't be so hasty. You were chosen by the late king to rule this nation. If you've done nothing wrong, who would dare to tarnish your name? Or are you scared?
That's enough. You're all in on this. Planning treason.
Your Majesty, you're afraid loyal subjects will outshine you. 3 years ago, a poisoned arrow crippled Arthur. I just want to seek justice for Arthur and for the House of Sterling. I demand justice.
Your Highness, Father isn't well. Why are you pushing him like this? The evidence is questionable, and there are no witnesses. Clearly you're just making things up.
A witness? What about me?
You.
Your Majesty.
Father.
I have never forgotten the hundreds of innocent souls from the House of Sterling. They're just a cover for you murdering loyal officials. My poor sister, you killed her husband. You slaughtered her family. Even her son. You nearly killed him too.
You crazy woman. Silence.
The Queen's sister is none other than the eldest daughter of the House of Sterling, of Prince Edward from the previous dynasty, the widow.
Surprised? In the end, the Crown Prince's biological father, is still Prince Edward, not you.
Fine. Just as I suspected. Since the Crown Prince is not of royal blood. Guards! Seize him!
Back when the late king was still alive, he left a will, intending to pass the throne to Prince Edward. But father burned that will and seized the throne himself. I've endured all this time, all for one purpose: to clear my name and right this injustice. To bring the truth into the light of day.
The king is not above the law, just like any commoner. If Prince Lucas has done wrong, he must be punished. If the king has done wrong, he too must face punishment.
You all.
Your Majesty, what's wrong?
What's happening to me?
Father. That old bastard. The poison is finally taking effect. Last night, I set an ambush outside the palace, with my personal guards, ready to force the king to abdicate. I've been waiting for this moment.
Call the royal physician.
Dr. Simon, what's wrong with your Majesty?
The king has been poisoned. According to his pulse, he has been for several years.
How could I be poisoned?
Stuart Willis, has His Majesty been taking tonic medicine regularly?
Tonic medicine? Over the years, only Prince Lucas has been sending Your Majesty medicinal soups from time to time. Could it be?
Your Majesty, you have no proof. How can you accuse me so recklessly?
These symptoms seem very familiar. Could it be? Dr. Simon, quickly check the king's body for the abyssal toxin mark.
Yes, Your Highness.
Indeed, it is. When the toxin flares up, it starts from the extremities and spreads inward, eventually reaching the heart. First, the body stiffens, making it impossible to walk, until even breathing becomes painful.
What? Who? Who wants to harm me? Ethan, is it you?
Impossible. Your Majesty, you know this best. The abyssal toxin is exclusive to the royal family of Danya, the only one with access to this toxin. Aside from you, is Prince Lucas.
Father, why don't you consider this? If I, General Vance, and the king were all to die from the toxin, who would be the greatest beneficiary?
You, Lucas?
Why?
The child I've cherished all these years is actually trying to kill me? How dare you try to kill me?
Everyone knows there's no cure for this poison. Dr. Simon, why are you still here?
I shall take my leave.
You! Come back here.
Don't be upset, Your Majesty. How about I give you my coffin? You can use it first.
Since it's come to this, I'll drop the act. Ever since I was a kid, you never even looked me in your eyes. Am I not just as disgusting as you are now?
Lucas! How dare you? You actually poisoned me. This is treason and usurpation.
Guards. Father, it's time for the throne to change hands. Ethan doesn't have law, and you're already poisoned. Who else? Can you entrust the kingdom to besides me?
Silence. Prince Lucas is usurping the throne. Guards.
No need. The men outside the hall are already held by my personal guards. I knew the Crown Prince was coming. So last night, I stationed hundreds of my personal guards. Anyone who dares oppose my claim will be killed.
You bastard. Bastard.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty. The king is dead. The king is dead.
The late king is past. From this moment on, I am the king. I am the king now.
Your ambition is truly boundless, little brother. I am impressed. Truly impressed.
We welcome your majesty to the throne.
Lucas, you've never filed a single petition, nor led troops into battle. You don't actually think that a single royal decree will make everyone in the kingdom swear allegiance to you.
So what? Starting today, Ethan is stripped of his title and made a commoner. His entire family goes to the dungeons. Arrest them all. Take the crown princess to my chambers.
Yes, Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Urgent news. A large army has surrounded the palace. They could attack at any moment.
What did you just say?
There are roughly 100,000 troops surrounding the palace.
They're all Ethan's men.
And they're led by General Vance.
Ethan, you got Vance to lead your troops. You've schemed all this to force my father to abdicate.
Lucas, I'm simply doing what I must.
Lucas, you're the one holding us hostage, and you're the one trying to steal the throne. What a shame. After all the trouble you've gone through, it's all been for nothing.
How about this?
Just surrender now.
Nobody move a muscle.
Let Ethan go, now.
Ethan.
Lucas, why go to all this trouble? Do you want my title as Crown Prince that badly?
If I can't have this throne, then neither will you. I want you to watch as they're riddled with arrows.
Stop this. I won't fight back.
Having second thoughts.
It's too late for that. Archers, fire.
Keep your eyes on the target.
No way. Back at the spring hunt, you had to force your inner energy just to barely make it out alive?
Then how can you be so sure, Lucas, that I was poisoned for sure?
You weren't poisoned. You were faking it.
I was poisoned, all right. But I can cure it.
As long as that decree stands, I am still the king.
Lucas, you poisoned my husband with the abyssal toxin. Tried to have him killed, all to steal the throne. My husband is not someone you can just replace.
Ethan, I know I'm messed up. I'm begging you, please, for the sake of our brotherhood, spare my life.
Lucas, you know why. I didn't put an arrow through you just now. Letting you die that easily would have been a mercy.
Ethan, you're nothing but a scoundrel.
Wait.
Clara Vance. He is demon who crawled straight out of hell. If you don't stop him, you'll end up just like him.
Your Highness. Everything you carry. From now on, I'll share that burden with you.
Lucas. You and the king both think that sitting on the throne means you rule the world. But that throne was paid for with my parents' blood, my mother's family's lives, and the bodies of my ancestors, piled as high as mountains.
You think I wanted this, to be born royal? To everyone, you're the future king. And me? I'm just a playboy with a worthless title. No one believes I'm capable of handling a prince's duties.
Well, at least you know your place. All these years, you've done nothing a prince should do.
Bastard. I should have known. All these years, you were never that simple. You're a schemer.
I'll take that as a compliment. Lucas, rest up. After all, your time is running out. My dear, let's go home.
Dr. Simon, Seth.
Congratulations, General.
You guys didn't have to come, and you brought gifts too. You're being way too polite.
You've been promoted to Commander of the Royal Guards. Of course we had to come celebrate with you.
Exactly. I'm off duty tomorrow, so tonight, we're drinking till we drop. Come on.
After you.
Where did this beggar come from?
How dare she sleep right at the General's manor gate?
Get out of here.
Let go of me. This is my home. I'm the eldest daughter of the Vance family. I am the Crown Princess.
Nonsense. Get out of here, now. Forget it. Let her into the manor. Take her to the side courtyard. Have a servant look after her. Karma always catches up. She's reaping what she sowed.
I am the Crown Princess. I am the Crown Princess.
Didn't you say? You've been at the palace with Mother lately, learning how to be a queen. Why are you back?
In just 2 days, the coronation ceremony will be upon us. I had a feeling you'd want to pay respects to the ancestors. So, I made some pastries especially for you. I'll come along with you.
To have a wife like you. What more could a man ask for? How are your lessons going?
Mother says, I'm doing exceptionally well. I'm starting to remind her of her younger self. She also said that with me by your side to assist you, she's very pleased.
So, is my crown princess here for a reward? That's right.
Well then, your highness, aren't you going to praise me?
My crown princess is naturally more astute than others. Besides, don't forget, you're my lucky star. It's getting late. Let's head out. Dad. Mom. Ancestors of the House of Sterling. Your son, Ethan, has avenged you. I've rebuilt the House of Sterling. Aunt said that after Clara's coronation ceremony is complete, She won't live in the palace anymore. She wants to come back and live in our house of Sterling. Dad. Mom. Please rest easy. Your son has reclaimed the kingdom.
Mother. I also want you to rest easy. I promise I'll take good care of Ethan. I won't let him get hurt. I won't let him get sick. And I certainly won't let him be unhappy. Anyway, you can rest assured and entrust him to me.
Oh, you dare to call me by my name?
Am I not allowed to call you that? You are my husband, after all. Am I not allowed to call my own husband by his name?
Of course you can. Who said you can't? Call me whatever you like.
Really?
Of course. I'm with you. Not to bind you, but to set you free.
Then I'm really going to say it.
Go ahead.
Ethan.
Yes?
I want to grow old with you, never to part.
Clara.
Yes?
I want to be with you, just the two of us, forever, never to be separated.